Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, I joined the military and I wanted to film a video on of my barracks room tour, and I wanted to include my boot camp experience and my quarantine experience in the military. Sorry, I have not been active on YouTube. By the way, I'm a CS in the Navy, so I'm a culinary specialist, like a chef. I'm currently residing in Virginia, and I graduate June 26th, my classes. I haven't started them yet. I start on Monday, so yeah. Just wanted to give you guys a little tour. So this is the door when you first walk in. You usually have a room key. This is my roommate's sink, and then here's my sink. I just moved in, so yeah, I went to breakfast, I took a muffin. Right now we have to wear cough masks because of COVID-19 and the regulations. Everybody has to be wearing one. Some people don't, but get in trouble if you don't. You have your cabinet with like your goods and stuff. And then I have my bathroom. It kind of reminds me of a hotel. So I'm waiting for the light to turn on. You got your toilet, your bathroom. Also, like, you want to make sure you keep your rooms clean because they have room inspections, and I'm also just a really clean person, so excuse me. Then I have my closet. I haven't taken everything out my luggage because I just have my watch uniforms out. I just have some food up here and anything that needed to be stored. So this is my roommate's closet. This is my mirror. You can see my uniform, the Make a Shiner boots. So here's my side of the room. I just have my parka on my chair because I just got back. And then you have like your drawers right here and stuff, but I don't really put anything in them. That's my mop because I mopped yesterday. This is my bed. My nightstand, I just have like some stuff I have. This is like a little locker you can put some of your items into. We have a fridge. I'm probably gonna go out today and get some more food. But yeah, comes with a microwave. The fridge is nice. On top of that, this is her side of the room, and this is outside. Let me open the blinds just a little bit. This is outside of our window, and this is another gear locker. I don't really put anything in there. There's actually supposed to be a third roommate in here, but because of COVID-19, they just been putting two, and I think they only keep it like that even when it wasn't COVID-19. So this is a room tour. I really like this room compared to where we were staying at before. Like, freaking place was ghetto as fuck. This is the living conditions as a CS is actually, I think it's nice. I'm going to get right into the video, explain how boot camp was and my experience and so on, so stay tuned. This is the boot camp part of my video. I'm going to be explaining boot camp, about the whole coronavirus and everything, and what my job is, the rate I chose, and how A school is now. I haven't started classes yet. I start on Monday, but I'm going to explain to you the whole process after boot camp, where I'm at, and for my job. If you're interested, I will be filming more videos about CS. I decided to join the Navy last year. I was thinking about what to do. I wanted to join the Air Force, but I have a hand tattoo, and they have regulations that doesn't allow any hand tattoos. Any other branches have the same rules except the Navy, and I wanted to join the military because I wanted to use this as a stepping stone for the goals that I have. This is such a great opportunity, and I think everybody that makes this decision has made a really good decision for themselves and for their future. I signed my contract last year of July 2019. I was in the DEP program for 6 months. And then I had shipped out February 4th, and then I graduated April 3rd. Boot camp is about 8 to 9 weeks long. like 9 weeks, technically 9 weeks, because you have that 1 week, it's not really considered training. You're just processing into the military. Now with like the whole COVID-19 and everything, training is a lot more limited and different because of the fact of social distancing and like the regulations of wearing a cloth mask. And on top of that, I think quarantine, they have to get quarantined because we did fly commercial flight with just other passengers from around the states or around the world. So they're just trying to take safety precautions, and they will quarantine you for like 2 weeks straight. You get bagged meals. That shit's ass. I'm so glad I did not go through that. Like, I thought I went through the worst part, but like they even like new recruits are going through the worst part right now. Anyways, thank God I didn't go through that. So I'm gonna explain my experience. Yeah, so I just graduated like over a month ago, and in the midst of all of this, like COVID-19 like really took over. Before I even left, it was not even in the United States. Once they told us like it's here, it started affecting a lot of things. It started affecting jobs, and it started affecting like our way of training and everything. So your first week in boot camp is processing days. They call them P days, and that's when you get all your gear assigned to you. They yell at you, they're gonna yell at you, they're gonna cuss at you, and you just gotta suck it up, every bit of it, because this is just to, I guess, break you down and build you up. I still feel like I'm the same person, but I'm just a little bit more like strong, I guess, if that makes sense. And that's what they need. They need strong sailors. You're gonna get your first phone call. You're gonna call your parents, say, I made it to, you know, RTC training, RTC, and I will call you in 3 weeks, and you will go 3 weeks without a phone call, without mail or anything. Like, the fact that they have to do this for so many people, I feel like they have so little patience for like questions and like concerns about things that really shouldn't even really be a concern, you know. Listen carefully, focus, pay attention to detail. That's all you gotta do. You get medical shots, your medical, your dental, like they go through all of that. They'll make sure that you're completely healthy, that you don't have any deficiencies, health deficiencies, or anything of that sort. So they want to make sure you're like ready to go for training. When you first get there, you're gonna be up for like 48 hours. Like almost damn near 2 days, or 36 hours. I don't even know how long I was up. I was just at that point, I was literally falling asleep standing up. I didn't even think that was possible, but it was. You learn to like not get sleep in the military. That's just how it is. Training, you're gonna be stenciling everything, literally everything, with your name and your division number on it. You're gonna be put into different divisions than from the people you flew out. Sometimes the people you flew out with might be in the same division or your brother division. And division is basically just a group of the training, like a training group. That you'll have assigned RDCs, which are petty officers and chiefs. By the way, side note, petty officers wear black pants, like slacks, black slacks. Chiefs are always in like beige pants, like a tan khaki pants. And then the rest of the 8 weeks are full on training. You will be learning about marching. You will learn about like inspections, like how to make your bed. You will learn about how to stand at attention. You will learn about face, right face, all your faces. You will learn about shooting a gun. You will learn about fires. You will learn about swimming. Also, the first week you will be taking your PFA. Now I'm gonna tell you guys, your first week of training, like the actual first week of training after your P days, after you did all of that bullshit, and make sure you pass your initial PFA or you will get AS mode, which is what they call it, and that means being pushed back to another division that might graduate a later time or a couple days later. Or sometimes they can graduate the same day, but you're not in the same division that you originally were in. Just make sure you run before you even start. The push-ups and the sit-ups, they do not really count. They just want to make sure that you can run. And time that they give you to run is around like 18 minutes and something seconds. Don't quote me, but I'm not sure exactly what the time is. But you will be learning, taking classes. Make sure you stay awake in classes. Make sure you drink a lot of water. They say water helps you stay up. First of all, because it makes you pee a lot. Second of all, because it hydrates you. And when you're kind of dehydrated, you're more like at a fatigue state. On Sundays, you were able to go to church. Now the church can come to you. They usually have like classrooms so they can offer you a little mini service or testimony or something. Sundays, you have a holiday routine. That's basically when you shine your boots, you kind of organize your rack. You will have to fold it a certain way. Always ask questions. If you have any questions, always ask to be sure. You know, you don't want to assume, because assuming gets you killed. So just double check. You would get 3 phone calls. I got about 4 phone calls because of the whole corona. We had to tell last minute that our families graduation was canceled, and I was so devastated. That was like the worst news. I felt so motivated after that, because that was really the reward I was looking for at the end. Seeing my family, making them proud, and seeing them in my uniform, like I really just wanted to show them an accomplishment I made. And it was kind of difficult because everybody else got to experience that, and we were the first training group that got told, that got the news, oh, you guys won't be having graduation. Now I'm kind of used to this whole COVID situation. I've kind of adjusted to this, but this is a new normal. Unfortunately, this is probably how it's going to be for the next like couple of months, maybe a year. I don't even know. Make sure you guys buy a phone card. You guys will be going to a little store called The Next to get any essential items like toothpaste or toothbrush or soap or anything that you need, or facial wash. They will be having that there, and they will have phone cards. So make sure you guys get like the $20 phone card, because that gives you enough minutes and the money you have to spend on a payphone, because here they use payphone. Different branches let you have your phones on the weekends. It's so weird, it's crazy, but the Navy works a little different. I don't know why. Make sure you are strong mentally. I know it like literally taught me a lot about myself going through boot camp, and it's not that I completely changed, but the fact that I've grown a little bit more than I did when I left before boot camps. Like it's gonna be a little bit challenging, but it's not impossible, because so many people have done it, and I know you can if you're choosing to join any of the branches or even the Navy. So the military in general is a challenge. So it's gonna be a little bit hard to adjust. You're gonna have to learn military bearing. You're gonna have to learn how to talk to a petty officer correctly with this respectful tone of voice and all this stuff. It's just a new way of living, and this is your job now. Like, you're gonna be doing this every day, and this is how it's gonna be. You're gonna do stuff you don't want to do, but that's part of the contract you sign, and you knew what you signed before you signed it. So they're gonna feed you 3 times a day, so don't worry about that. The food is not that bad. It's actually good. Sometimes it'd be smacking, you know what I'm saying? That French toast was good. I love the French toast at RTC. Don't talk during the table at lunch or any of the times you're eating in the cafeteria or the chow hall or the galley. Do not get involved with drama. There's going to be drama. There's going to be people you don't like. And this is the same thing as working with the people in the outside civilian world. You're going to have to deal with these people because you work with them. And these are basically your shipmates. They're co-workers. You guys are all growing together, and it's a really difficult time. Because, you know, you guys are all alone. All you have is each other. So you will be able to get mail probably on the 3rd week. Make sure you write letters, have them prepared, so when it's time to ship out mail, you are able to just plop it in the mailbox and have it sent. Ways to get promoted. Just having really good leadership, doing really good things for your shipmates that get recognized, just having that good work ethic, and also just doing what you're supposed to be doing. I got promoted because I passed my DEP test, and I had my start guide, and I would study it before I even joined the Navy. Like, before I left to boot camp, I wanted to make sure I knew my ranks and recognition. I wanted to make sure I knew my terminology. I wanted to make sure I knew the rules and all this stuff. So the DEP test basically just has about 30 questions on it, and it asks you all the things that are basically in your start guide. Some things got canceled because of the COVID-19, like some of our inspections. We did battle stations. I heard some people that are like just now graduating didn't even get to do the full battle stations. You stay up for a damn near like freaking 24 hours, but it's not that you're doing 24 hours just at battle stations. You're doing 12 hours at battle stations, and then the rest of the day, the next day, you are gonna be awake, and then they'll give you quite a bit of sleep. We'll also be doing watch. at boot camp, so make sure you understand how a watch works. And if you have any questions, ask your RDCs. They will help you, even though they might chew you up before they help you. But they're going to help you, and you want to make sure you do things correctly, because this is just preparing you, the basics, preparing you for the fleet. When you get into a ship, this is going to be, you know, the things you need to know. Watch is basically you're going to be standing there just making sure no one comes in the door, the compartment, who doesn't belong there. Or you document everything of like when they go leave for lunch or division, or, you know, you're basically there for about 2 hours or 4 hours. Just do your best when you go to boot camp. It's gonna be difficult. You're gonna do all this challenging stuff. You're gonna learn about firefighting. That was fun. You're gonna learn about line handling. That was a little bit difficult for me to understand, kind of like the communication between all of the stations on a ship. You will get a recruit training guide and everything. Again, you have 2 academic tests. I forgot to mention, you have 2 academic tests, and everything that's on the test are the exact, damn near the exact same questions that are gonna be in your book, your recruit training guide. So always read, always answer the questions out of each section of the book. It literally gives the answers. Be prepared to be on your feet for long amounts of hours. Your boots are gonna hurt. Make sure you put on moleskin. Make sure you take care of yourself. If you need help with any money situations, talk to your RDCs. They're there to help you, and they care. Got my orders and everything. It said I was gonna go to Chicago, across the street from Recruit Training Command, which is Great Lakes. My jobs, A school wasn't there, but I was supposed to be there for just a week, and I ended up being there on hold for about 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, damn. And then I finally got to Virginia. Because I flew a commercial flight, they put us in quarantine again. Well, the first time. That was the first time I've been on quarantine, because when I first got to boot camp, they didn't do all that, because it wasn't even here. But they just wanted to be safe, to make sure we were safe and we didn't have symptoms of COVID-19. So we were on quarantine for about 14 days, and they take our temperatures. We didn't really do much. We still did watches and stuff, but they weren't the same as how it is going to be when you're actually in your barracks. Yeah, so basically we got quarantined. Now I'm in my new barracks, and I'm really happy, because the building we were staying in for quarantine was shitty. It was an unoccupied building for the past 6 years, and Marines used to stay in there, so they didn't take really good care of the barracks that we were living in. We had communal showers, so we had to share like showers, like as in boot camp shower, with people naked. I'm finally getting classed up, and I'm finally starting my classes Monday, and I'm ready to get on the fleet. I'm ready to do my job every day, and do this contract. I'm planning to only do 4 years, because I do have other goals I want to achieve, and staying in the Navy, yes, would help me get there, but I do have a lot of other aspirations I see myself doing. Although this is such a great opportunity, and I'm very grateful for this. So if you guys have any questions, leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure to answer them. But I just want to say that, and I will be filming more videos about my job and explain to you guys what my job is once I get out in the fleet. And maybe I'll do some vlogs here and there, but I do want to continue with my YouTube channel. It's not just me in the Navy, but it is also me and my passions for makeup and modeling and stuff. So I do want to post things like that to you guys. And yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful, and it kind of understand my experience. Everybody's experience at boot camp is different. Because we are all different people, we all take things differently. So just make sure you're mentally strong, mentally prepared, and physically prepared, because it's not going to be physically draining, but it is. So I've gotten used to it at this point, because it's still physically draining. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. In conclusion, I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, Twitter. All my social media will be linked down below and put on the screen. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.